Welcome, everyone. Thank you for being here today. Just going to take a moment. There has been a lot of activity. Can you feel it? Can you feel it buzzing? There's a lot of activity, this beautiful holiday space that we're opening to in the light today. Thank you all for being here. This is really a wonderful moment. Everybody just take a moment and take a nice deep breath into a space where you belong in community. This is your gathering. This is your community. You know it's hard not to hurt each other when we see each other right away. This is our gathering and our community. Just invite us into this place of gratitude this morning as we get started. For all the blessings of this CCL community for these 30-some years. So, now open your eyes and let's have a church service. Thank you very much for being here. Welcome, everyone.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Okay, we can do better than that. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
There we go. And welcome to what is now becoming our annual Calling in the Season of Light Today service. There are practitioners around the room and around the Zoom. So if you have anything that feels like a care or worry or a challenge or something that just kind of feels icky, I encourage you to just leave it here and we will take care of all of that for you. So if you will all repeat after me, I open my heart to the universe, accepting love and peace.
I open my heart to the universe, accepting love and peace.
I open my heart to the universe, accepting love and joy.
I open my heart to the universe, accepting love and joy.
I open my heart to the universe, accepting love and complete health.
I open my heart to the universe, accepting love and complete health.
I open my heart to the universe, accepting love and abundance.
I open my heart to the universe, accepting love and abundance.
I open my heart to the universe, and I accept the light of the season.
I open my heart to the universe and I accept the light of the season.
And so it is.
And so it is.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So nice to see everybody here on this wonderful, beautiful day. Okay, good?
Go closer.
How's that?
Closer.
Closer.
Yeah.
We got it?
Yes.
Okay.
I think so.
So I invite you to close your eyes. And as we relax into prayer, let us feel gratitude for this new wonderful day. For this is a day the Lord has made, so let us rejoice and be glad in it. For this is a good day, a day for peace and joy, prosperity and abundance, a day of wholeness, wellness, happiness. We know that miraculous things can happen on this day. For this day is truly the activity of God. And so today's service, we celebrate this new day. And we celebrate the presence of God in our lives, knowing that God is with us always, that God is everywhere, that there is no place in which the presence of God does not exist. And so I give thanks for this service. So thankful for Reverend Katherine and Reverend Marlene as they lead the service today. And I'm so thankful for all of those who are participating in today's service as they share their readings and their beautiful consciousness. And I am so thankful for each one in attendance to today's service, for you are adding to the magnificence of this service with your love and your consciousness. And I'm so thankful for the Center for Conscious Living, this wonderful community where we learn that the light of God is shining upon us always. And so I give thanks for this service, for each one here, for this very special day, And I release this word to the laws. I say thank you, God, for everything. And so it is.
So it is.
Amen.
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 So if you will all open your programs, and we are going to do the affirmation as a call and response.
1 second. Would you all stand so we just like really get this energy in the room today? Thank you. If you don't want to, you don't have to, but I'm just saying if you would, that would be great. Thank you very much.
Okay.
So call and response.
In the stillness of this moment,
In the stillness of this moment,
I connect with the inner light.
I connect with the inner light.
I let the truth speak through me,
I let
proclaiming
truth-
the glory of the highest.
Consciousness.
Let the truth speak through me, proclaiming the glory of the highest consciousness.
I am forever a part of its being.
I am forever a part of its being.
Here and now, I rejoice in the presence of God.
Here and now, I rejoice in the presence of God.
And so it is.
And so it is.
Thank you. And we invite Reverend Ken up to begin our Today service.
Magic wand. So, today I want to share readings that are a collection of quotes that are from the Course in Miracles that are combined poetically to serve us today. It's called Gifts from a Course in Miracles. And this particular collection is called The Light in You. There is a light that this world cannot give. Yet you can give it as it was given you. And as you give it, it shines forth to call you from the world and follow it. For this light will attract you as nothing in this world can do. Ask for light and learn that you are light. Sit quietly and close your eyes. The light within is sufficient. It alone has power to give the gift of sight to you. Exclude the outer world and let your thoughts fly to the peace within. They know the way. In shining peace within you, as the perfect purity in which you were created. Fear not to look upon the lovely truth in you. Look past darkness to the holy place where you will see the light. Light is unlimited and spreads across this world in quiet joy and peace.
As Ginger plays these chants for us today, you're invited to notice that the words are hopefully going to be appearing on the screen and also in your program. So please feel free to sing along as deeply and heartily and joyfully as you care to. Thank you.
I am the radiant. I am the radiant. I am the radiant.
This peace prayer is from the Sufi tradition, and it was written by a gentleman by the name of Hazrat Inayat Khan, who was born in 1882 and is the leading light for the transmission of Sufism to the West. So his enthusiasm for these traditions and teachings had him want to have everybody know about it. Over here in the West and everywhere else. He was from India. The peace prayer. Send thy peace, O Lord, which is perfect and everlasting, that our souls may radiate peace. Send thy peace, O Lord, that we may think, act, and speak harmoniously. Send thy peace, O Lord, that we may be contented and thankful for thy bountiful gifts. Send thy peace, O Lord, that amidst our worldly strife, we may enjoy thy bliss. Send thy peace, O Lord, that we may endure all, tolerate all, in the thought of thy grace and mercy. Send thy peace, O Lord, that our lives may become a divine vision, and in thy light all darkness may vanish. Send thy peace, O Lord, our Father and Mother, that we, thy children on earth, may all unite in one family. Amen.
Amen.
I am a child of God.
We're having a special presentation. Monica could get, is this on? No. Push stop. It's on, it should be on that.
Hello.
There you go.
Hanukkah began this past Thursday. Hanukkah is known to be the festival of light, and it celebrates a miracle that happened many, many years ago when there was only enough oil to light the temple menorah for one night, but it lasted for 8 nights. And so we light the menorah. It's a nightly ritual during Hanukkah. We add a candle each night until all 8 are lit. And tonight we're going to light 4. Tonight is the 4th night of Hanukkah. But as we light the menorah this year and we celebrate the miracle of light, we pray for another miracle, for peace in the Middle East and throughout the whole world.
Blessed art thou, O Lord our God, ruler of the universe, who has sanctified us with your commandments and commanded us to kindle the Hanukkah lamps.
Hanukkah celebrates the light, overcoming the darkness, a theme that is shared with other winter holidays, including the solstice, Christmas, and Kwanzaa. In these dark days, we light candles, give gifts, and celebrate miracles large and small that bring divine grace into our lives.
May the miracle of light, God's light, fill our hearts and minds with love, compassion, patience, and peace. May our prayers go out into the world to join with the prayers of others to awaken the light within all humanity.
And so it is.
So it is.
Thank you so much. It is really beautiful to have a special light that is arriving this week represented here today. And so I really thank you all for bringing that to us today. Thank you, Ginger.
This reading is called Cosmic Light. It's by Ernest. This reading is Cosmic Light, and it's by Ernest Holmes. The mystics, or those who are illumined, have had all experience in common. They have seen cosmic light. That is why it is said that they are illumined. They have all had much the same experience, whether it be Moses coming down from the mountain, whether it be Jesus after the resurrection, or Saul after the return of Damascus. The Old Testament often refers to a light always shining over the altar and the temple. This light, of course, is a symbol of the life that is never extinguished. The spirit of man is the candle of the Lord. Ye are the light of the world. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. Now the light is real. There is such light at the center of everything. During the ordinary course of affairs, without attempting to, you might see this light. Someday you may look up, there it is, substance eternal, falling so fine that you think it will drift across the sands of time, enclose all objects only to discover that it falls through them. Infinite, lighter than light, brighter than bright. You can look right through it like a pane of glass. This is the divine stuff of which we are all made. You might see it everywhere and in all things. Symbolically, we must think a lot about light. Everything must become light. There is nothing outside of this light. Everything exists in it. Even though it may not appear to exist, it is there just the same. There is light over the altar. We should consider ourselves the altar, and that the light within ourselves as well as everything. Just as Moses saw the bush give light, so may you. This was not an illusion of his, but a reality. At the center of everything, there is a fire, celestial fire, caught from heaven. Every bush would blaze if we unified with that central spark, which is the cause of evolution, all advancement, everything we know, everything we shall ever attain. It seems that in all forms of healing, that it can be done, is to let the inner light flow and restore to the original pattern of perfection. All that any human inequity can do is help restore to that pattern, a pattern which we a pattern which we did not make. In Genesis, we find the reference to the generation of time. The plant was the seed before the seed was in the ground. We need to discover another language to use, a language beyond the words we now use. If we wish to enlarge our capacities, we need to break out of the shell of monotony and discover within the light that lights every person's life. We need to break through our habitual thought patterns, which repeat themselves with monotonous regularity. We could not do this if there were a transcendent pattern for us, a light beyond our darkness. God is omnipresent. Hence, there is divine creative urge pressing against everything. Do not be afraid to seek this consciousness, to experiment with it. Do not feel that you are silly if you believe in it. It is not hallucinating. It is real. It is light. This is the Mount of Transfiguration that is secret place on Most High. This is the light illumination, the thing Jesus and Moses saw until a halo was visible around their heads, an aura of light around their bodies. Each of us can see that beam of light within and follow it to the great light, the light that is everything. We must acquiesce it to surrender all that has made us unhappy, all that has isolated us from it. Only then can God fully pronounce himself through us and in us and personalize himself as us. There is a place on the side of the mountain we all are ascending, where we, having gone beyond the peaks obstructed the light for us, our absent reaches an apex where no longer any shadows are cast. This is the light that is spoken, the light at everyone's path, and you believe that you are the light. As you believe in the possibility of your own soul, believe it as God. As you believe in God, you believe in yourself. And so it is.
So it is.
Just before Ginger gets started, keep playing, it's okay. One of the reasons we put this song here is because we have a group of people who are coming out of a foundations class right now, who are amongst you, and they are presenting their projects this week to each other and to their class. And this song by Ginger is from her foundations class, and it's her project. It was, I suppose, her project, and now it's her life. So, anyway.
I'm not gonna play the whole song though, just do the end of it, right?
Okay, sure.
I am love, I am light, I am in peace. You are love, you are light, you are in peace. We are love, we are light, we are in peace.
I have a little story about the solstice and the breath. A lot of you know my son Ivan. When he was 1 year old, we lit his one candle on his cake. And you can just imagine the light and the glow upon his face and the wonder to have fire so close and accessible to him. And so we're ready to have him breathe and do the blowing out of the candle. And he, instead of going like this, he went like this. He blew up into his nose, and he could not blow forward. He blew up to his own nose. And that's a message for us today as we approach solstice, this winter solstice. Instead of always moving out and letting our breath move out, there's an opportunity for us to breathe up and just have that recirculate back in. Why are we celebrating light, right? We're talking all about light. We're the light, you're the light. We're this light that we just crave, right? Savor being in that sunlight. It has diminished, and it diminishes every year. As much as I resist it, it diminishes, and we are coming into the darkest night, the longest night. It is beyond our physical choice. It is the alignment of the sun and the earth. And so we are in this new alignment, and we're coming in deeper and deeper into the darkest night. And so we celebrate and anticipate the light, the return of the light. So that's what this poem today is about. As we are one with this earth, we celebrate our dark time when we can go within and then also come back to the light. This is a winter solstice prayer by Mary Saraceno. Deep night. You could take a breath with me. Deep night, dark night. Night of the longest sigh. Soulful night, sacred night, night of the longest dreams. Cold night, holy night, night of unfurling desires. Womb of the world, birther of hope, bringer of peace and goodwill. Pray, pray for all good things, that suffering for all will end, that life will thrive and generosity reign in the hearts of all humankind, that joy will rise and children will fly on wings of prosperity. Oh, hear our plea this silent night, when the moon is round in the sky, when hopes are high and eyes are wide with delight and audacity. May love prevail tonight and always, leading us back to our source. May we dance with the dark without hesitation or fear, and savor her promise of plenty. Deep night, dark night, night of the longest sigh. May our weary hearts stay vigilant and receptive to all that is loving and dear.
Still
In the stillness, we have a Kwanzaa prayer. We give thanks to God for all the blessings of the earth and honor for the great goodness which is manifest in all of creation. We ask that the spirit of Kwanzaa be infused into every aspect of our daily lives, that we may constantly remember the benefits and the obligations of family, community, and nationhood. May the light of the 7 candles illuminate our daily affairs and guide us into fulfillment of our true potential. May we always remember our ancestors with reverence and love, and may they share with us their great wisdom and strength as we seek to preserve and continue the heritage they've left us. May the Nguza Samba continue to give us life and love in service, humility, unity, faith, and strength. And so it is.
I shall keep the promise I have made to myself. I
This is a poem by Maya Angelou, who was a master of metaphor. And that's what we've been listening to today. Words, a lot of words expressed through poetry. And I had a meditation with Reverend Katherine a couple weeks ago that took me deep into poetry, beyond words, beyond thought. And I saw that the cosmos is poetry in a way that I never had before. So see if you can find the metaphor in your lives through these words of Maya Angelou. A poem, a Christmas poem, Amazing Peace. Thunder rumbles in the mountain passes, and lightning rattles the eaves of our houses. Floodwaters await us in our avenues. Snow falls upon snow, falls upon snow, to avalanche over unprotected villages. The sky slips low and gray and threatening. We question ourselves, what have we so done to affront nature? We worry, God. Are you there? Are you there really? Does the covenant you made with us still hold? Into this climate of fear and apprehension, Christmas enters. Streaming lights of joy, ringing bells of hope, and singing carols of forgiveness high up in the bright air. The world is encouraged to come away from rancor, come the way of friendship. It is the glad season. Thunder ebbs to silence, and lightning sleeps quietly in the corner. Flood waters recede into memory. Snow becomes a yielding cushion to aid us as we make our way to higher ground. Hope is born again in the faces of children. It rides on the shoulders of our aged as they walk into their sunsets. Hope spreads around the earth, brightening all things, even hate, which crouches in dark corners. In our joy, we think we hear a whisper. At first, it is too soft, then only half heard. We listen carefully as it gathers strength. We hear a sweetness. The word is peace. It is loud now. It is louder than the explosion of bombs. We tremble at the sound. We are thrilled by its presence. It is what we have hungered for. Not just the absence of war, but true peace. A harmony of spirit, a comfort of courtesies, security for our beloveds and their beloveds. We clap hands and welcome the peace of Christmas. We beckon this good season to wait a while with us. We, Baptist and Buddhist, Methodist and Muslim, come say peace. Come and fill us and our world with your majesty. We, the Jew and the Jainist, the Catholic and the Confucian, implore you to stay a while with us, so we may learn by your shimmering light how to look beyond complexion and see community. It is Christmas time, a halting of hate time. On this platform of peace, we can create a language to translate ourselves and to each other. At this holy instant, we celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ into the great religions of the world. We jubilate the precious advent of trust. We shout with glorious tongues at the coming of hope. All the earth's tribes
loosen their voices to celebrate the promise of peace. We, angels and mortals, believers and non-believers, look heavenward and speak the word aloud. Peace. We look at our world and speak the word aloud. Peace. We look at each other, then into ourselves, and we say, without shyness or apology or hesitation, peace, my brother. Peace, my sister. Peace, my soul.
Things my family did. I am not the voices in my head. I am not the pieces of the brokenness inside. I'm light. I am light. I am light.
Let us take this moment together in this breath. Let us search in this moment for the sense of light, of the warmth that blesses us on a sunny day, for the light that warms us in a specific memory. Invite a memory to you this day, a moment of light, filling you either from the outside or the inside. One specific moment of light. Feel the warmth and the activation of you in that light. Breathe it in all the way into the center core of you. As you do this, if you're having any trouble finding it, go again to one specific moment. Feel the light permeating you. Feel your senses fall away. And feel yourself as the beloved filled with the inner light from the deepest reaches of who you are. Allowing that light to pour down to you, through you, from the heavens, and rise up through your heart. Be in the breath with this light. Feel it. Let it become this moment truly as you. Allow any barriers that you think are you to slip away. Feel the warmth and the effervescent quality of you as light. Feel the welling up of the overwhelming, of the brightest light that is you, flowing forth from you into the world. Allow your boundaries to expand. Allow the breath to make that possible. Breathe in. Become the effervescent light of life that you already are. And from this place, all gifts are given and received. We breathe in to receive, and we breathe out as we give back. The light from within us, the light from without, it is the same light. Swirling in through perpetuity, infinite in this moment now. We are blessed. We are blessed. We are blessed. And just now, as you are ready, allow your eyes to open if they're closed. And look around this room at each other. You may have to turn. You may have to turn around. You may have to become unruly. Look in each other's eyes. Find at least one set of eyes and recognize the light Recognize the friendship. Recognize the wholeness and the holiness of your light. See the beauty that has permeated this room. As you see how it looks like other faces and other bodies and other clothes and other things and other costumes, and know that we are all here together as one today. I love it. Be free. Be free. Do as you please. Do as love pleases. Do as light pleases. So right now, we're going to take this moment of gratitude to speak into this room, the incredible community that you are, the overabundant flow of energy that has flown into CCL over the last few weeks of your giving has been remarkable. I have chills as I say this, which is always a good sign, and I have had them many times this week. In awe and in gratitude and from grace, all of us to each other, please turn again and look at each other and say, thank you. Thank you for the gifts that we gave each other. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We sent out a message that no gift was too big or too small, and we received back an abundance of joyful cooperation and collaboration with that idea. We have received more gifts this year than ever in this time of giving. We received more gifts than we were even asked to match as a community. Wow is right. Yes. Right? Further than you had to. Going further, expanding who we are is about this experience of gratitude. It's about this experience of light that permeates everything. We are more than we know, and our magnificence scares us. There's a beautiful poem, prayer, I know, that says, "Dear God, please let me find within me the grace to accept the magnificence that I am." Try that on. Let's try it on together. Try it one more time. Please allow me. Please allow me to accept the magnificence of who I am. So it is. So the bright lights on your face this morning are just the joyful remembrance of our gratitude and your gratitude to, from, and as one another. We are one in this community. You see a super abundance of all sorts of things around us this morning, including your presence. Presents. And here come the presents, right? It's Hanukkah, it's Christmas, here come the presents. I can't wait. Personally, my love language is gifts, so. The gift of your love is the most profound gift of all. Please, we invite you to give it to each other, to yourselves, to everyone you meet, knowing the truth of everyone you meet as you meet them. Don't let them lie to you about who they are. Don't let them permeate a falsehood to you. Don't catch their untruth and believe it. Instead, walk in the realization. It's our third step of our prayer. Walk in the realization with every person you look at. Ah, my brother, my sister, I am one with you. And I know who I am. So I'm not gonna pretend I don't know who you are. How about that for a light challenge for the next few weeks? I'm gonna have to tell you a story. Marlene's watching the clock, but too bad. We were doing so well till they gave me the light. All right, so 2 times in the last 3 weeks, we've been on a prayer call on Fridays, which are open to the world, where we've had some interlopers who have joined us to stir up some trouble. And they get on there with us old folks who are doing prayers, and they are trying to mess with us as hard as they can. And we are holding the light. And what we realized was each one of us in each one of those situations had a choice to make about how safe we felt, how okay we felt, and whether we wanted to participate. And in some cases, we left, some cases we came back. Each of us had a choice, and we all exercised them. We may have chosen the first time to go away and the second time to stay. We may have held a very fragile hold on the light while we were being messed with, but we were not letting these young people who thought they were going to mess with our truth, mess with us. And in the end, we got prayers from them. We got love from them. We got sweetness from them. We touched them. I would not go so far to say as we have changed their lives in this moment, but we have touched their lives with light. And they didn't continue their misbehavior, and they found their way. Nice. This is our work of the holiday season, of all seasons, right? No matter who it is, no matter what we see, just look again. Look again. So I invite you, especially with yourself, because you know where it starts. When you're starting to judge yourself for anything, talking too much, anything, just say, oh, I love you so much. Go try that on with me. Just go like this, just close your eyes, put your hands on your heart and say, I love you so much. Thank you. So that is the gift that I have received from you, is that you love you enough to love you always in every form, costume, religion, activity, circumstance, or chaos of life. You are meeting you always, and you are always loved.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. So there are some specific things I need to say today, and I want to thank all of you as a community, and I want to thank all the readers this morning. If you would just stand for a moment together, just all of you, just take a moment to stand so that we can see you one more time. And we just want you to know how important it is to us that you stood, you came, you held the light, you gifted us with it, with our Hanukkah blessing that you brought burning candles, which we love. Thank you. Thank you from your whole community. Thank you. And just so you know, there are also many, many people who it takes to bring these things together. I also would like to thank the people who set up our service today and who do it fairly frequently. So for setup today, Harmony is already standing. Thank you very much for being so obliging. Jane, would you please? She is in the room today. Jane. For the altar, for Jody, would you stand, please? Oh, yeah. For Melissa, for the PS, for pastoral support. Thank you, sweetie. For media, John, Marty, Wayne, in the house, right? For refreshments, I believe it's Paula today. Thank you, Paula. Harmony and Will for doing the ushers this morning. I'm squeezing the sweetness of this moment. Can you feel it? Can you feel it too? You can't keep squeezing until you feel it. And then like, oh, yeah. Now expand it. So you can feel it even bigger. Gratitude to all of you, for all of you, from all of you, through all of you, through all of us. We are one. We are never alone. When you take alone and you add some breath and space and a little more love, it becomes all one. We are all one. And into this space, we are going to invite even more generous giving so that we can do even more good stuff and play even harder in this community. There is one group of people I actually wanted to stop and thank before we do that, and it is those who have brought their wares to us to have some fun with this morning. So if you would stand, if you have something on these back tables that we are ready and happy to take part in the abundance of that flow. Thank you very much. Mia, did I see you stack that in? So please take a moment after the service and hang out with your friends and get a snack and go check out the beauty and amazingness on these back tables. This is our community and we are supporting each other. So finally, Harmony, Will, would you join me? So we are inviting ourselves into the knowing of the abundance of this universe, the knowing of the flow of the abundance of this community, and knowing of the grace that lifts us, always knowing of the abundance of life itself. As the apples fall off the tree, the oranges bounce to the ground, the avocados ripen in the sun and the sky, you are that same light. You are the light.
Please say out loud with me the blessing of our offering. Thank you, God, for this abundance that is ours to share. I bless you to give and you to take. In gratitude and joy, knowing that I do.
Lovely.
I am so blessed.
You can stand for this.
I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed.
So very blessed.
I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so
Feeling the abundant consciousness as it flows through us, how exhilarating it is to give, the moment of giving, knowing that the in-breath of receiving is right behind it, knowing that you are the very gift yourself. Ah, it is so very good. And we bless Shazam with these gifts. We bless the gifts that have been given all year long, and we bless the gifts that were given as generous
overflow in the last few weeks as well. Thank you, CCL, for who you are. Thank yourself for who you are. And we thank it all for existing within this grand field of love and infinite intelligence, divine creativity, knowing all is honored and cared for, all is loved. And your contribution was beautifully received. Thank you for your giving. And so it is.
So it is.
All right. This is the time in our service where if you are a new visitor here for the first time, returning after a huge absence, we ask you to stand. We have a special blessing for you. Don't be shy. Hello. There we go. There we go. There we go. Even if you need a little extra something, you can stand. All right, so everybody raise your hands.
There you go.
And will you repeat after me? Welcome to the Center for Conscious Living. We are a heart-centered spiritual community. We open ourselves to you in love. We recognize the perfection of God within you. We celebrate the joyous being that you are. You are a radiant point of light. And we are blessed by your presence. Welcome home.
Okay, just a few announcements. We're gonna get on to having some fun. Because we're not having any fun now. Yeah, so thank you for showing up in abundance this morning for your community, for this wonderful thing that we call church on Sunday. It looks a little different than it might have at other times. And then we do our best to make it welcoming to everyone in every faith and every walk of life. Every aspect is welcome here, and you certainly are too. Next week, we are gonna shift up what was gonna happen a little bit because we've been given a gift by this place of more time and space to be here. So instead of having the potluck and the gratitude circle at the home where Wayne and I are staying, we're gonna have them here. So you can just show up with your potluck stuff before church and either put it in the fridge or on the back table. And then once the service is over, we'll have some eating. We'll have all these cool things in the back again next week. Hopefully all of them, but at least some of them. And then we'll gather in a gratitude circle at the end of that. So we're gonna have ourselves a little Christmas, solstice, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa party. Okay, this is our holiday gathering this year. This is what could be done. And this is what there is to do. So please come, please have fun, please join us if you can. This will be a gathering of us in an overflowing of grace and joy and care. And within that, we are also going to be giving you the gift of sharing with each other and sharing with us in a give and take with our community. So we invite you to be here for that. Harold will be bringing us in with the conch, and Priya will be walking us into the 4 directions as we begin. So please know this is also going to be a special service. We really want all of the celebrations of light to be celebrated, and to you to be celebrated within them, whether you're buying gifts or receiving gifts, or whether it's your holiday or someone else's. They're all holy days, right? And we are all celebrating this. So please, again, remember the bazaar will be here too. And here's another thing that you can do, because Kathy Milano is amongst us. And y'all know about Kathy Milano and Christmas, right? Because she loves to shop almost as much as I do.
She loves to shop for gifts, for teens and toys for kids. And she would like you to know that she is gathering funds for her to shop for you or to bring toys that she will also take care of. So either way, yes? Okay. So both today and next Sunday, if you're having so much fun, like taking care of yourself and buying yourself some cute little things, don't forget how good it feels to give something to someone you don't know, someone who has less, and someone who may never have the chance to get a little Christmas present without our involvement. So however generous you want to be, that's lovely. Just remember, doesn't matter how small or how big, but it is the gift and the giving itself. So let me make sure I see all of this. There is a soul sanctuary drop off Wednesdays in December from 11 to 6 if you have something. Or easy enough, you can just be here and do it. And if it's money, you can do it right away because your phones work. I'm sure she takes all those ways of paying, right? Venmo, PayPal, all those good things. So if you're interested, you know who to talk to. She's sitting amongst you. She's the lovely Kathy. Yes, will you stand just for a moment? Thank you. And this glorious gift of her heart, she gives, as you know, it takes much time and much energy and much effort to call all this together. And she cannot do it without every single one of us supporting, giving, and being part of it. And she and her husband, in their complete generosity, have thrown themselves into the wind to see how far we will go this year. So let's see how far we can go to meet them. Thank you, Kathy, for including us and giving us the opportunity to be part of this as well.
You've been doing it for 20 years. 20 years.
20 years. 20 years. So thank you, Kathy. You've been doing this for 20 years. So let's keep going. Okay. One other thing I really want to talk about today is that we have been in the process of nomination of stewards. We are continuing that process. We have one person who we wanted to just introduce to you so you would know who she is because she's in the process and we figure you should know who she is if you want to chat with her and get to know who might be on your board soon. We don't know yet because that hasn't quite happened. But her name is Lauren Wilkie and she's going to stand up right now. She's sitting right next to you. And she is one of the nominees for a board position. So if you'd like to talk with her, our board and our stewardship council are the same thing, by the way. Some people are, we're not sure of that. So this is Lauren. She's been in our foundations class. She's going to blow us away with her thing this week, I'm sure, which you may someday be able to see. It would be really fun. In the meantime, this is who she is. And if you're going to, at some point, be able to raise your hand and say yes, if you want to get to know her, just feel free to find your way to her and get to know her a little bit. You can already see that she's loved and you and God and all those things. Okay, so we are still looking for more nominations. If any of you are wanting to nominate yourself or another person, please feel free to let any board member know. That would be myself, Jane, Regina, June, John in the room today. Thank you. And Reverend Paul will be with us. We're expecting him by the end of the week back from Texas. And where all is well, behold, in the heart and mind of God, all is well. And so that is indeed. Okay. I'm a little afraid I'm going to forget something. Okay, it is time for the funnest part of our service where we get to hold hands. And we're going to make our circle. And if you want to be in a chair, you can just have a chair on the outside of the circle so you can participate that way. That's great. I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry. My brain just went black. My brain just had to say.
If you had
What a beautiful, look around, just in this moment, look around. Look how beautiful you are.
Hello, everyone. One more announcement. You may have read it in your newsletter. Did you read it in the newsletter? We're doing a Green Faith Drive, and today we've been taking food and other products to the Prince of Peace Food Pantry, which is a wonderful organization. They provide food to at least 200 families and individuals who are a little in need of a little something. And particularly today, we're collecting toilet paper and cleaning products. They are in need of that. So we did have it in the newsletter. If you brought anything, I don't know where you might have put it, but we will gather it up. And if you'd like to make a donation as well, we can take it to Prince of Peace. They do wonderful work. And this is part of our Green Faith membership.
Thank you. CCL is a charter member of Green Faith. And as you know, that is our sort of ecological faith arm that includes our spirituality in that conversation. Okay.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that is meant to be. With God as our power, family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
All right, let's all just take a collective breath together. And let's breathe into ourselves like Supriya so beautifully reminded us that we should do. And knowing that as we are beginning the season of light, remember that each of us is that light. And it is that light, that brilliance, that we take out into the world. And that light and that brilliance touches everyone that we meet, speak to, smile at, glance at. And don't think for a moment that that light and that brilliance that you are does not touch, because it does. That is why we're here. That is what this community is all about. We are the light, we are the brilliance. And we go forth and shine. And remember that that light and that brilliance comes from the divine. It is that breath that comes through us, that is us, and that always surrounds us. And giving great thanks for knowing that each one here is that brilliance. And grateful in knowing that you all as part of this community, touch so many others. Grateful for this day, and for this moment, and for this breath. And so it is. Well, we've got a replacement for Paul temporarily. Big shoes to fill, Chuck.
Chuck's got it. Chuck's got it.
And so if you'll repeat after me.
There we go.
Something wonderful is happening to me right now.
Something wonderful is happening
to me.
What?
It is this thing called life.
It is this thing called life.
Life is in my body.
Life is in my body.
Life is in my mind.
Life is in my
mind.
Once I get going, it's hard to stop. Life is in my mind.
Life is in my mind.
Life is in my feelings.
Life is in my feelings.
Life is in all my activities.
Life is in all my
I
activities.
receive it.
I receive
I
it.
share it.
I share it.
I am it.
I am it.
And I accept it.
And I accept it.
Just the way that it is.
Just the way that it is.
Thank you, life.
Thank you, life.
For all these glorious gifts